We're at PAX 2025. We're here again. We're talking Nintendo because for our preview hour for Media Hour, we went and did all the stuff at Nintendo, so we didn't have to wait in line. So we've done, we did Metroid. We also did Kirby, which was
Kirby Air Riders.
Air Riders. It's interesting. We were in line and we were watching the other people play, and I was like, there's a lot going on here. It's just like every time I've seen like the trailers or the gameplay or the directs, it's like there's a lot going on here.
I have no idea how to read the game, and then when you played it, it really wasn't that much more clear.
Not that much more clear. I really thought it would make a bit more sense hands-on. And to credit to Kirby Air Riders, the inputs are very simple.
Yeah.
It's like the stick, left and right, up and down for like in-air pitch. And
you don't even need to accelerate it, it auto accelerates.
Yeah, and then it's like a drift button and like a special like attack button, and that's kind of it. But wow, there's a lot going on all the time.
It's extremely overwhelming, and I don't know if I want to say like incoherent, because like maybe I needed just a couple more and then I'd get it.
Yeah.
But like I sure didn't get it immediately, which I think is the opposite of what Nintendo have historically done with their racing games, is that you could just kind of pick it up and see what you want to, see how you want to play.
Yeah, definitely. It's much more technical. Now, it should be noted, we did like, there seemed to be quite a robust tutorial system.
Yes.
We did a pretty surface level dive as like, here's how to drift. All right, let's get into it, because we're in a time-limited demo. And so I imagine if you go through all of those ones, they were very thorough. It's kind of like with like Forza like guidelines for when to press buttons and steer and stuff like that. It was. I reckon anyone who goes through them all will kind of know what to do. I reckon it'll take maybe 20 minutes, but
like I hope so. But I also feel like it's not that it's a problem, but I feel like the game needs to be able to be readable from just someone to be able to watch. Like, I think that's kind of a problem, is that, like, if you've got, like, say you've got, a group of people over at your house and you're all playing this game,
right?
You're not going to get them in the tutorials.
That's a good point,
You're going to just, like, hey, here's a controller, just, like, f*** around.
Yeah.
It's going to feel kind of a little bit aimless.
Yeah, a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, like, and I just don't know if it works as well as a casual racing game at the level that Nintendo have done for their party experiences. I think that, like, one of the game modes that I played was a game mode where you'd run around and pick up food.
Yeah, it's City Tour, I think, or City something.
And that was easy to understand, because it was like, I'm collecting the food that's around, and the most amount of food at the end works.
Yeah, and it's all like different stats. It's like attack up and speed up and like flight up.
It's also like it being kind of open battlefield, like the Mario Kart Battlefield minigame type things. Bizarre. As a default. Yes. I genuinely thought it was going to be a primarily racing first game, but it doesn't appear that way.
Yeah, I mean, for the first game, I remember people saying that there's some people who only played one of the modes and not the race mode, or vice versa. Mm-hmm. I think there was some similar City Tour mode in the first game too.
Okay.
I remember hearing that it's like some people just never touch the other one.
Right.
And so I think it's going to be your kind of thing. Like, if you want the races are there. But if you want to do this like City Tour, build up your stats, then go into some knockout combat mode thing, that's also an option. It's I don't think it's meant to be either or. I think it's just meant to be like, here's a smattering. And Kirby's been like that in the past, even with their 2D games. It's like, we've got like 4 different like 2D campaigns. Like, just go for it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's kind of the same mentality.
Yeah, I suppose, I guess, just like my main concern is that it's not going to be much of a party game that works unless you've been doing it a bunch on your own, or at the very least, you get everyone together and do tutorials all at once, which I don't think works nearly as well either. So I hope that the party game aspect of it will work as a de facto tutorial for people who have not had the structured experience of what the game is.
Yeah.
But I genuinely don't know.
There were a number of moments, and like it was fun this way too. But there were a number of moments where like I was playing, like I played in the big like water level. Did you play that one for the race?
No, I did the autumn one.
Yeah. The water one was great because all of the swashes of like the waves that you were riding, it was like rainbow water.
Oh, okay.
It was so bright and splashy and colorful. and all of the colors, and I'm drifting, I'm bouncing off the walls
Right.
on this like rainbow bridge, and then you get onto these grind rails and they're going up and down and through the thing. I'm like, at one point, I almost looked at like the demo guy. I was like, what? I was like stunned.
Help.
And then like it started happening a bit in the city mode later on too.
Yeah.
After I developed like enough speed and enough stuff, and like all of a sudden I was a snowball. I'm like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
And I start rolling forward. There were moments where I was like, I am so overwhelmed.
The mechanics for like bashing blocks,
Yeah.
and like collecting the various like collectibles that like increase your stats or something, but then the aim of the game is to get the most amount of those at the end.
And then you take those stats into the like final round or something.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I think that this game is going to be bought by a lot of parents for their children, and then their kids are going to be like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Can you please help? And they're like, don't worry, we'll take it back and we'll get Mario Kart.
Yeah. The thing that gets me is I was like, having a thought of, oh, I reckon I could get this with like an hour hands-on, and I'd start to sort of grasp the sort of deeper side of it. And then that has me thinking like, what's the like serious side of this game going to be like? Like, are the diehards really going to like love this game? Like, is there going to be a lot to like lock into? Like, and it also depends as well how they're going to support the game moving forward as well. New maps, new characters, new modes maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Sakurai's good about that, but Nintendo sometimes with their DLC is a bit hit or miss.
Yeah, I don't know if they care that much about it. Like, I think they're keen for a game just to come out and it work, and if it needs more, then it needs more. But like, I think they're pretty good on just being like, all right, here's the full game.
Yeah.
Unless you're Pokemon, in which case they're like, oh yeah, like here's half a game, and also we're going to see another half a little bit later.
Yeah.
That aside, I think it's Kirby Air Riders needs to be proven upon release.
Yeah.
It's not a slam dunk.
No, definitely not a slam dunk. I'm definitely more interested than I was before playing it.
Yeah, same.
Playing it helps. I'm so fascinated about it now.
They're doing an open demo, aren't they? Like an open beta demo thing? Maybe.
That's news to me.
Okay, I could be wrong.
I think that would do the game well. Because I think the more people who play it and like get locked into the frenetic energy of it will be like, oh, I'm into this, or I'm not.
And like
that would help.
Having some time with it as well. Like jumping into a couple of tutorials and then being thrown into a couple of matches and then being thrown into some different matches in 15, 20 minutes is a lot. It's a lot quick.
It was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I mean, even although it kind of looks like Smash for Wii U, like with all the icons and stuff, like this is a very singular, unique experience.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
That's it. Yeah. I'm not disappointed. I'm not down on the game.
No.
I'm like, my curiosity is like increased, is the thing. I'm not like more hyped for it or anything. I'm just like, I'm so curious about this game now. I have to see what the reception is going to be when it comes out and how we're going to feel about it if we get hands on. Like, it's such a funny game.
It is a very funny game. I think that I do wonder if this was the thing that people keep saying, which is the Sakurai saying, "All right, I'll do you another Smash Brothers on the Switch too, as long as I get my fucking Kirby Air Riders, and you give me all the time in the world to allow me to do whatever I want with this thing."
In the direct that Sakurai did, he said to the camera that Nintendo approached him asking for this game, and he was like, "Are you guys sure? It's pretty similar to Mario Kart." And they're like, "Yeah." That's how he phrased it, which is like, really? Okay, that's fascinating if that's how that went down.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially like 5 months after the newest Mario Kart. Hasn't been a new Mario Kart in 12 years. Like, it's kind of hilarious.
It is really funny.
Yeah. Well,
there's Kirby Air Riders.
That's Kirby Air Riders. We're going to do another one of these videos if my voice doesn't cut out. Thanks so much for watching. Check out our other stuff, and we're going to do a podcast about the whole PAX experience after this at some point too. See you later.